Question from Belinda. Fear and the what ifs are holding me back. I have my children and my mother to consider. What if I make the wrong choice? How will I know it's God?
Well, sadly, we never know 100% for sure that something's God until you step out and find out. That's why I recommend taking baby steps so you can see what God's anointing is on. You know, not knowing each one of these specific situations, it's harder to speak into them because I'm having to speak in
Sure.
general terms. But I mean, when I think about all the risks that I've taken, or even like you, when you left your job and came here, I mean, you walked away from all your friends, your church, and everything because and you did it based on what was in your heart.
Yeah. And we left a place where we were very content, very happy, and we knew that God was asking us to do something. And so it definitely is taking a risk. And those what ifs are big. You know, what if we're not hearing God
Yeah,
right?
right.
Yeah.
And even when we say we know, it's like it's a different kind of knowing
You're right.
than like knowing for sure in your head this is all going to work out. And sometimes we just get the timing off a little bit, you know. I felt a desire to go on television, and I tried a couple of years before God actually put me on television, and it was just a disaster. It just didn't work at all. So sometimes it's not that what you step out to do is not the right thing. It may just not be the exact right time. But you know, risk always brings reward. And you always have to make some kind of an investment to reap some kind of a harvest. And so all you can do is the best you can do to hear from God. And I think she said, well, what if you make a mistake? And I believe this wholeheartedly. If your heart is really right and you've sought God and done all you know how to do to hear from Him, and you step out into something and it turns out not to be the right thing, I believe God will even use that in your life as experience and help you get yourself back on the right path.
I think you're right. And that's so reassuring
Yeah.
that we're not going to miss God.
Yeah.
If we're seeking Him, we're not going to miss Him.
Yeah, like He told me one time, if you miss me, I'll find you.
Yeah.
So
That's good. We hope you enjoyed this teaching. To get more from Joyce, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing.